Hi guys, so I get asked quite a lot about when I should come back for my colour boost. So generally speaking, in an ideal world, I don't really want you to come back until your permanent makeup has started to fade. But there's a fine balance between it fading too much so you need more than one treatment and coming back and your pigment is still there, because we don't want your skin to become oversaturated and have too much colour in it. So generally speaking, on average, it's about 15 to 18 months that people need to come back for a colour boost. However, that can depend on health and lifestyle. For example, some of my clients who are diabetic and they don't heal as well, their permanent makeup may not hold as well as a client who isn't taking any form of medication. So that client may have to come back a little bit sooner for their permanent makeup. You'll also find as well, for example, age can affect how quickly you need to come back. Some of my clients with slightly more mature skin can hold the permanent makeup for longer and can keep the colour really nice and dark and intense, so they don't need to come back for 2 to 3 years. So a couple of golden rules and a couple of handy hints and tips to see if you're ready or not. If every day your brows look really nice and you've just got a few blondie hairs popping through, then go to your local therapist for either a tint or a henna, or you're welcome to come see us in my salon and we can do you a brow tidy, or any of your local therapists can tidy your brows up for you. If it's lips, if you're noticing, for example, the outside of your lip line is looking a little bit patchy and a bit light and a bit not as crisp, then you are due a colour boost. That doesn't matter whether that's been 9 months, 12 months or 15 months. Do not let the lip line fade too much, even if you've still got a little bit of colour on the inside. So you can see two different examples of two different treatments. Brows, if you can see them, but it's your own brow hair that needs just a bit of tinting and dyeing, then don't have them tattooed, just have them tinted. Lips, if you can still see a bit of colour on the inside, but the lip line itself is looking a little bit faded, then book in for a colour boost. Eyes, for example, if your tops look okay but they've faded a bit, but your bottoms have completely faded, then you'll be due a colour boost. Again, it does not matter at what time. Now, some people want their brows quite dark and they want to have their permanent makeup done quite dark. As you know, I really don't like to do permanent makeup too saturated or too dark, but for some clients, their skin tone does obviously need that. So instead of having them tattooed regularly, again, you can opt for a tint, which you can go and purchase from Superdrug or Boots or somewhere like that yourself, or you can pop to the salon or your local salon and have them tinted or hennaed. It's a really good alternative to constantly having your permanent makeup topped up. If your permanent makeup has healed a bit ashy and cooled down over time, or it's gone a little bit warmer over time, these are signs that you're due for a colour boost, for us to either warm up your pigment again or cool your pigment down again. One of the biggest things I always say to you guys, and it's just a reminder, if you're not sure if you need your permanent makeup topped up or not, send me a WhatsApp picture. It's all private and confidential, and they're all deleted immediately afterwards. Or if you're happy for me to store your details, it's all stored on my servers. So please ask if you've got any questions. I just wanted to do this little podcast just to let you know that there's lots of different options there for you. Please do not let them fade too much, but I will also, as well as some of you already know, I will in a nice way turn you away if I don't quite think you're ready for your permanent makeup. I'm going to use myself as an example as well. So sometimes when I wear makeup, I will put my foundation on and I think, oh, my brows aren't quite dark enough. Don't forget, the permanent makeup sits in your skin. So use a little cotton bud, a little Q-tip or a little piece of tissue and take your foundation off your eyebrows. I generally speaking need to do that quite a few times. Otherwise my brows look faded, and sometimes I might use a clear mascara wand with a little bit of water or a little bit of brow gel, just to obviously darken them up again. Same with my lips. I tend to put my foundation on and then I'll clean my teeth, because then my lips are getting obviously washed with the water, because you'll feel like your lips are faded, but if you've got foundation over the edge, then they will look faded. I really hope that helps, guys. Please remember, every day for looking after your permanent makeup, you need a really good SPF on them, good sunscreen, because sun is our worst enemy and it fades permanent makeup. Also, if you go to do lots of swimming in the UK, for example, or you've got hot tubs or saunas, they will fade your permanent makeup. So please make sure that you apply, this is obviously once healed, please make sure that you apply some form of a Vaseline base on your lips and your brows to help protect them from the chlorine. Even if you're just going in the hot tub with a glass of fizz, you still need to protect your permanent makeup. Obviously, it's different for summer holidays. You need to make sure that you wash off the chlorine and then reapply your SPF. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, please feel free to contact me. Lots of love, guys. Bye.